Alright, hi guys, and welcome to, well, okay, first let me get some administrative stuff out of the way. Yes, I did rage quit, Ocarina of Time, when I jumped all the way down the Fire Temple. That happened, I'll own up to that. That's not the reason I stopped doing LPs, though. The reason I stopped doing LPs is because one day I was watching videos and Windows decided to reboot. And when it finally booted back up, it decided that there was some kind of error in the boot process, had to do boot setup, startup, repair, boot repair it was called. And then it would do that, it would say, nope, there's nothing wrong, I'm going to reboot now, and then it would boot up and say, nope, there's something wrong. I guess I'll just let this, yeah, sure, you can watch this for now. So I was fed up with Windows. I've used Linux the last, 2 years. I think it's been 2 years since I did Ocarina of Time. I might go back to it. I might not. We'll see. Anyway, okay, that's not important. I'm going to skip that. That's looked like it was spoiling some things. So anyway, I'm back. I wanted to do videos again, so I figured I'm going to play Makai Kingdom. I've got Windows all set up, I've got OBS recording. I hope it's recording. That would be just terrible. So we're going to play Makai Kingdom. Before we do that, though, I'm going to mess around with the options, because the first thing about playing video games is going in the options menu and fucking around. After having messed around with my sound settings in OBS, I'm going to turn the game volume up. I could change the voice, but I mean, normally I would play with Japanese voices. I'm that kind of person, but I think the voice acting in here is okay. Nippon Ichi software games usually have good voice acting, so let's get in there. I think there's some cutscenes, so I'm going to shut up and let those play. Yeah, here you go. Here's that cutscene I skipped, so I'll shut up and let this play.
Humans rule over a senseless planet. However, that's about as important as a speck of dust in this pluralistic cosmos. Well, here in the netherworld, things work the same way. I wanted to tell him that, but he had problems with my prophecy already. That precious little puppet is Lord Zeta, an overlord with the most powerful mana in the universe.
Nothing can stop me now. Security's tighter than I expected. Then again, this is what Sacred Tome is kept. I shouldn't be wasting my time. If I don't hurry up, my netherworld will disappear like that damn prophecy said. What the? Who the hell are you?
I am bold, Raiden. As per my master's orders, I am here to destroy you.
So, let me guess. You're the reason my netherworld is supposed to be destroyed. I'm a freaking overlord, you idiot! The strongest one in the entire cosmos! Are you really the best warrior that prophecy could send? I'll crush you like a grape!
Oops, okay. Yeah, sure, let's turn the battle tutorial on while I talk. Okay. So, I've played Makai Kingdom before. I had a modded PS2, and I got like all the basically impossible to obtain games. Odin Sphere, other Atlas games, a bunch of Nippon and Ichi software games. This came out in what, 2005? Yeah, it was 2005. And what they did was they made like 4 different tactical RPGs. Disgaea was the big one. They also had Lapusel Tactics, which was similar to Disgaea but had slightly different systems. And then they had Phantom Brave and Makai Kingdom, which instead of being on a grid were this weird radial thing that you see here. Unfortunately, when I was playing Makai Kingdom, my mod chip crapped out, and I never got to finish it, so I figured I've been wanting to play like Disgaea 3, Disgaea 4. I think Disgaea 5 is coming out soon. But I don't have a Vita, so got the PS2 emulator running, and I have my old burnt copy of Makai Kingdom that I'm going to play through. I noticed there was some slight skipping in the scene there. Hopefully that won't be too prevalent, but alright, here we go. So, where Disgaea and Lapusel had, you on a grid, Phantom Brave and Makai Kingdom here, you are on a radial movement. You have a, I think it's 50, maybe it's 45, 50, I forget how much I started with. You have a certain amount of move that you can use, and then you move your distance. And otherwise it plays pretty similar to the rest of Nippon Ichi Software's tactical games. No, it's not going to be far enough. So as far as spells goes, instead of targeting certain grids, you get a radial target here that you aim around. And I wish I had not moved so far now, but whatever. It's done is done. And then, so the way, if you haven't played a Nippon Ichi Software game before, and you're used to something like Tactics Ogre, Valkyria Chronicles, chess, your entire team goes at once, then the enemy's entire team goes at once, and then your entire team goes at once. But what you do is you have, instead of each unit taking their turn, like say Zeta here would go up and attack one guy, and then the person with the next speed would go, my entire team goes, so I can move all my guys around in any order I want, and I can make any attacks in any order I want, and then all I'll have to do to make them go is hit the execute button, or the end turn button, but then I end my turn. They'll make their attacks, and then anybody I've set to make attack against a party of, I think up to 10, will all make their attacks, and if you're attacking the same person, it'll start chains and combos and things. And it's the enemy's turn. So, I'm going to do live commentary for this, like I did with Zelda. I thought about doing post-commentary because it's a tactical RPG, so there's a lot of thought that should be going into it, but I've only played it for like 2 hours. Like, I don't even think I finished the first chapter. I think I might have. I don't remember. I don't remember anything about it except for like 3 odd of the characters. Okay, what I want to do here is attack first and make sure I can get the radials where I want them. So yeah, if you've never played a Nippon Ichi game before, shit is comically over the top. It's all about big numbers, and like you see, this is the first fight, and we're doing thousands of damage. I think our level is 2000. That will change after the tutorial fight. I'm gonna can also climb on top of people. That's cool. So yeah, each one of the games, the like 4 games that Nippon Ichi came out with, back in, I think they all came out in 2005, but I could be wrong. Disgaea was the one that got really big. Lapusel Tactics worked like Disgaea. It was on a grid, but instead of geo puzzles, you had like energy flow that you had to redirect by having your units stand on them and change their facing. Phantom Brave and Makai Kingdom did a non-grid based one, and what they did was they had it... I don't know if getting behind actually does anything in a radio one, but I'm going to do it. They had more, like, your base panel move because your main character was your base panel, and then your units... Skip demo. No, you don't want to skip demo. I wish that would be sub better. Skip demo means you want to skip the cutscene that's going to follow. I don't want to. So here's this.
Raiden. I've seen that fighting style somewhere before. But I'm over it. Looks like my netherworld is safe now. I'm one badass freaking overlord. The Sacred Tome. It's about damn time. Everything pertaining to my netherworld should be recorded in this book. Let's take a look, see if things have improved since I trashed that Raiden guy. What the?
Lord Zeta is stupid. His foolishness has doomed the netherworld to extinction.
What a crock. I'll be a son of a... Stupid, am I? My foolishness doomed the netherworld? Really? How dare you read to me like that? I'm a freaking overlord! What is this? Sacred Tome? More like sucky, dumb thing.
Okay. Maybe English audio wasn't the greatest idea. And so he burns the tome.
What the hell's going on? Wait! If the Sacred Tome is... Ah, crap! My netherworld's gonna be destroyed! Oh, what the hell can I do? she has the ability to see into the future, which earned her respect among the other overlords. Still, her exceptional mana power is also making them nervous. Pram is the oracle who foretold my netherworld's demise. How will this affect business? Can I pull out of this?
Of course. Don't you have any faith? I brought a friend along.
Are you okay, Zeta? You nearly gave me a heart attack. When I heard you were in trouble, I rushed right over.
Oh, please. Cut the crap, Mickey. You're here to kill Santa.
What? Goodness, no! Stop that, both of you! Really worried about Lord Zeta.
These things, are Dark Lord Valvoga, the Star Overlord. In many worlds, they're the final boss. The lower body is a dragon named Dryzen. The face on its stomach is Ophelia, the fallen angel. The upper body is Mickey, who supposedly makes the decisions. But the other two tend to bully him. They're basically calling the shots. For a demon general, he's pretty spineless. There's more than one world in the universe, so of course, there are many netherworlds. I have mine, but it's not the only one. Of course, with all these netherworlds floating around, overlords try to conquer other nearby netherworlds. In fact, they pounce on any chance to do so. Nobody attacked me before because of my mana power. But now...
Even though you're just a little novella now, you haven't lost any power at all.
Damn right! I'm the best there is! Lame overlords can't compare to me!
Put a sock in it already. Mana power isn't worth much if you can't even move around. You're awfully helpless for a badass freaking overlord.
Damn. Seriously, what's the plan? Can I really get my netherworld back again?
Don't forget, I'm Bram the Oracle. You became the Sacred Tome, right? Well, just write your wish in the book. The netherworld will return.
Are you sure?
Just trust me on this, okay? Though you obviously can't write it yourself.
Damn it. Arms! Maybe you can write something.
Arms are overrated. Oh, here, I'll try writing something. Let's see.
Whoa, time out, stop! It's my body, and I'll decide what gets written on it. Write something about a castle. I need an overlord's castle.
Castle. Is that a little greedy? Hey, I know. How about this?
An overlord's castle has been created in the name of Pram the Oracle.
Sweet! An overlord's castle.
Alright, so that's the opening cutscene. We are now a book. And we're supposed to go create some characters for our party. And this is what I was trying to talk about earlier. Phantom Brave had you summon souls into different objects in the battlefield, like a rock, a sword, the tree, whatever. In Makai Kingdom, you make the units at first out of the different objects to change the different stats. So he's going to show us the first one by making a... Is he a healer he makes? Oh, I can still pick which one I want first. So it looks like it's just going to give 120% to whoever I pick. So you got healer, apprentice, which looks like it is a fighter, male apprentice, junk trader, pickpocket, witch, magician. Let's go with the female healer, and I'm gonna hit the select to get an auto name. Sure, she's gonna be Emmy. And then, like every Disgaea game, you get to apply some stats from, usually from reincarnation. I'm not sure where these 3 bonus ones are coming, but I'm gonna put them into attack. And there we go. We turn the necklace into Emmy. Alright, so this is 24 minutes. I'm going to pause the video here and I will be back with part 2. So if you're looking forward to the video, subscribe, you'll see some more. Otherwise, if you just liked it, push the like button, maybe comment below, and we'll see you next time.